Alright, I'm back. So I ring the bell here. Another reason why I'm making less than like 6-hour videos like I used to is because YouTube keeps fucking copyrighting my videos. Like random shit. Like I was playing Spore and like the audio from like the Space-ish apparently was like copyrighted or some shit, like but like only certain segments. So it's the same audio the whole time, but only certain segments of it are copyrighted. It's fucking bullshit.
Not my cousin is visiting.
Alright.
Alright, now I go fight. Yeah, here we go.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronow. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and planets.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Oh, this is not a fair fight.
That'll teach you something to remember, you bastard. Teach that infant pup a lesson. Teach that infant pup a lesson.
Fuck!
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not
I can't-
anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Good shit. The funny thing is, I'm actually English nobility in real life. And you know, I think I should just kill Hanish and the other one. Okay. Oh yeah, Dawn, forgot to wait. So usually I go stealing stuff, but I usually get caught as well and have to kill like 15 guards. Oh, I'll go sleep.
Hey, where's your torch?
Stop! I need to search you.
That is not acceptable. Fuck, man. Only one? Go! Do I have no, okay, I got away. So I have so much stolen shit on me, I would get fucked. I can't afford to get searched. Here we go. This is the chest. Where's the owner?
Good day to you.
Is there somewhere
I suppose. For how long?
The night.
just the one night?
All right.
Here you go.
You'll like.
So this chest here. I need to. make sure again. Okay, I have no warrants, so I got away. At this point, if they searched me, I'd be fine. You bleed less here. I think Sprinter though. I like Sprinter. It costs more stamina, but you sprint faster. So there are athletes down here. Why are they eating? Okay, first let's check with okay, and that's good enough. It's up here. I don't know why it's showing down here. It should be up here, I thought. I was gonna go up here. Let's see. Hopefully I'm not wanted. Oh yeah, it's up here. Okay, good. There it is.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
Whatever you say.
God be with you. Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith! Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir.
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah, I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honor, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
I might actually have to walk the entire way. I don't remember if fast travels or not. They really fucking should.
Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... That is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The humans attacked Skallets, and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want detail.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... Well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So...
No arrows. The fuck? No, 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 no. What the fuck? This game is so fun. That's unacceptable. Pacifist-ish. This is not the right save. (2020). (2019). It's 2021. Do I have no saves? You kidding me? Yeah, this is all going back in time. I have no saves. That is not what I was doing. See, when I get there, he's gonna be pissed off because I didn't follow him. Whatever. This bow is too powerful or some shit. What skill do I need for this bow? Five strength, 5 agility. I have 4 and 3. It's fine. I'll just like quick fire. saves. What? Whatever, okay, I'm not gonna count that as a death. That's retarded. This game, like, glitches and shit, that's not a fucking death. Hopefully it brings me back to before. I have no say. Okay, if I have to restart the entire playthrough, I'm just gonna quit. I really don't want to. I already spent like an hour and a half or 2 hours more on this. Okay, good. Yeah, wait. What? Why can't I? Oh, you pick a play line. So I'm on 4. Okay. That makes more. Okay, good. That's fine. That is not a death. I'll just follow him again, and I won't start shooting things. There's a bow at the camp that you can take, and I probably will end up taking it just because, well, I could use this one very well. You know what? I'm not even gonna.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Here I am.
No, sir. Good. Whatever you...
May the Lord watch over you.
Od neděle do neděle, hraj muziko veselé, gatiskama roztrhne, zláma trčí z prdele.
Where the fuck did he go? Where's this horse and dogs? No way we're walking, right? What? Why are we walking? Oh, this is so glitched. Now the dogs are there. Okay, I'm gonna eat here. If it says I failed the quest, I'll just reload it again. Damn it, I was hoping it would. Is he actually walking? Can't think fuck it matter. Under hilltop. So about here, I was talking about the ale house, right? Or are we just straight up walking the entire way there? Why does this game fucking suck? Oh, my weapons. I'll leave the hunting for them. Wait, no, it's 3. Oh, there we go. It doesn't really feel faster. Good horses there, holy shit. Oh, what fucking question.
Here I am.
Blah, blah,
Good
blah,
point.
yeah.
Whatever you said.
May the Lord watch over you.
And the dog's pushed, it's not either. They're both dogs. Now, I wonder if it's like, if I pick this, I should level up. But I want to pick a nettle, because I love the nettle already. I wonder if the class actually matters. Nope, there's nettle. It doesn't matter. Okay. What are you doing? Go.
Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith!
No, 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 no. Bro. This is so fucking stupid. Like, what? I can see him. Okay, I'll grab one plant per, oh my gosh. This is so fucking stupid. It doesn't feel any faster. The stamina looks the same too.
Here I... No, sir.
Good point.
Whatever you say.
God be with you.
Okay. No, actually, I'll follow him close. Every plant I pick, I'll make sure he's like right next to me. Like in real life, like he wouldn't just go, oh, you weren't following me, something happened, like he's behind him. He'd probably be like, oh, he's just tired or something. Not like, I don't know, it's fucking stupid. I'll just follow this time. I've already wasted too much time on this fucking quest. It's just like things like that. Like I didn't fucking fail. Like I did not follow. Like I did. Like if I do something wrong or like I, you know, like if that got really chased
Let's
me,
go.
caught me.
Yeah.
That's a
Hurry up, blacksmith!
He killed me. Like that to me is a failure on my end. This is not a failure on my end. Being like twice as far as this. And he's like, oh, you won't be able to. Bullshit. Should I show my head of the kid, please?
Look here, blacksmith. About that business in the alehouse.
Yes, sir.
Anush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly.
Oh no, I glitched. Glitched it. Glitched entirely.
Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Fuck. Don't run away. Where's the nest? Was it further?
Listen, I wanted to ask you about Scarlet.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Scalets, and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a...
Cancel that dialogue option. Or dialogue line. Yeah, I'm gonna just follow him now. No more, oh. That's the accent. high ground like this. Oh! Come on. What's the one I have to like run forward to? What the damage? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? You're fucking joking. That was full damage. This game is so glitchy. Go up to the side. My God. Bob actually just damaged him? How fucking stupid is that?
We'll make camp here.
Funny. Mushrooms as well.
Bring me wine and bacon.
Coming up, sir.
At long last. So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But
You should see your face! I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares, too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. It's time to set off. Say a prayer to St. Hubert for us, won't you?
St. Hubert?
The patron saint of hunters, of course. Let's go!
Can you tell me what the...
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Ugh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a
There we
crate
go.
in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested.
Yes, yes, or whatever. I don't want that. Oh, is he actually gone already? Holy shit. Oh, there he is. Fuck me. These are still very low. I'm used to the better areas. Holy shit. Bit high. That was too high. My fucking lord. This rabbit is really, it's taking half of my arrows. This looks like a deer spot to me. Oh, it's 4. There should still be rabbits too, though. I think. It's very open, but there's nothing. The rabbits usually like the bushes, I think. I don't know what this game's like. It's this kind of brush. Interesting sight. There we go, this smell like it. Fuck me, I think higher, yeah. It's really... There we go. That was too low still too? Holy shit. What? The little like arrow trail or whatever went like straight to the fucking rabbit. Damn it. Fucking tree got in the way. not hitting me? How many fucking arrows does this thing take? What? That's 5? 4 so far. This is honestly sad. What? He's invincible. Holy shit, like 8 or 9 arrows. Let's see them all. Let me see 1, 2. Yeah, 10 arrows at least. I'll get away. I'll drop like half of it or something. 54 rabbits. Hunting rabbits, I'll go back to my hunting arrow. What's that? Is that a deer as well? Why are they so like tiny? Oh yeah, dogs. That hits. Bro. Camps this way. I'll just run. If I see rabbits on the way back, I'll just go and shoot them. So I need agility and strength. Vitality and agility are different, I think. Yeah. I have strength 5, so I can use Capon's bow strength-wise, but it's the agility. Which I don't really know what that means, but okay. The strength I get, like, I can't pull the arrow back with the agility because you can fucking bow, like what? What is that? Not over yet. What? Wasn't my objective already to go back to the camp? I don't want to die. Why is there two? Don't have to rather.
How did the hunt go for you, sir? I did quite well. Look.
Show me. Not bad, though. Quite good, actually. For a common blacksmith's boy.
Shouldn't there be some reward for the victor?
Oh, one behind.
Jesus, the insolence. A serf asking his lord for coin. But never let it be said I'm a pinch purse. Very well, then.
Your serf humbly thanks you, my lord.
And now, come along. Let's go and hunt some real game.
I want to, you know, get rid of the things I have now. I can cook it, right? What? No, I didn't mean to eat. Wait, what? I can't cook it. That's a mistake. Fuck, man, are you kidding me? Fuck, I'm already low stat. Like, the best time that I've lost is that. Is it 5 levels to get a point? How does it work? What? We're second level. Okay. I should report to hunting then. What's... Oh, there we go. Skills. No, bro, why'd you leave?
See here.
boar somewhere nearby. So, just like last time, slow and quiet, whatever you do. Understand? Or watch out for them from the top of that mound there.
You want to take him down with an arrow? Certainly. Why wouldn't I? You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears. Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and learn.
Did you see that? Damn, I'm good. Quiet. So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can... Fuck! After him! Fetch! Mount up, Henry. Chase down that swine!
Mount up, so maybe if I tell him words, they'll give me one.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, or not. Because yeah, this section here, you're gonna have to lose him. You know what? I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, well, I'll tell this stuff on me just because I want the experience. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I need the experience. Like in real life. How to shoot. Okay, you know what? This is, unfortunate. What? Holy shit. I'll take all of this. But I'm gonna want to get, okay, hold on. So, I was up on the mountain there. They ran off this way, down this trail. Alright, obviously I went too far, because the... longest time that I did. There we go. I'll go left, I guess, just kind of like... search this section here takes me 5 minutes usually, or longer. I've spent upwards of 20 sometimes. I still don't know where the fuck I'm going. I think it's actually up here more. Wait, war hunting spots here. He ran off. Yeah, I'll go this way. Fucking hell. Can I eat the raw meat? Is that the lose energy if you eat it. Okay. What's like it doesn't get closer than that. That was just arrows. I should be using these ones and practicing with actual arrows. There we go. Okay, this feels more natural. Good luck. Or steel. Wait, what? That one said steel all. I wasn't using hunting arrows. I don't fucking know. Here we go, what's this? Where is it? Up here.
Hey, you! You sodomite! What's it like to be fucked by a horse, eh?
I have no daggers, so I can't assassinate them.
Just you wait, you donkey's ass. I'll have you yet.
Hey, vicinato! Niczok, mi bújt itt elő! Hé, ott van! Vigyázz!
Look here! You bitch! Show me your tits!
A
Come now,
picsába!
stop pretending to be a man and
Wait,
get
really?
those
No csak!
My arrow actually worked on this fancy one.
Show me your tits!
There's two.
Come now, stop pretending to be a man and get
Okay, so I'm just saying
Ja.
I'm gonna die here.
Nesze! Lófasz!
I need the yellow ones to go away.
Nem fáj!
What are you master? Oh, I'm dead.
Ja! Ad fel!
I'm dead. I'm not listening. I'm right here.
Mellé!
Yeah, I'm just dead. Well, there's one of my lives. Wait, I have
I
one
better go
last.
back for Sahans, otherwise Sahanish will have us drawn and quartered.
No, I need to hit that. Yes. No, you fucking kidding me? See, Dude, that sucks. I killed the guy, and yet it still wouldn't let me heal. That's fucking stupid, but whatever. 1 out of 3 lives. I have two lives left. And then I'll restart. This way. There is a bit of randomness to the arrows, but for the most part you can kind of like not guess, but choose accurately. I don't have that the perfect block like counter attack thing, and until you get that, this game is just fucking really unbalanced. Like if I had the counter attack thing, I would have beaten 100%. Because you can't hire like people to like fight with you. I think the game's balanced once you get that. So once I go back to the castle and talk to Bernard or whatever, then I can get it. I need the stamina. Oh, it's this way. One guy in the middle.
Look here! You bitch! Show me your tits! Come now, stop pretending to be a man and get those others out!
I missed. I fucked up. If you hit a headshot, you're still missing. Oh fuck.
You! Your mother shut you out, and your sisters have bigger cause than you!
No, you don't.
Legionation, ott van!
I hit him. Shit. There we go, that was a good fucking hit.
Hold on.
Draw. Holy shit. Finally, I actually have like. Give me here. You got this guy's sword as well. Took his bow, right? Yep. Took his bow.
Henry! I'll have a bronze bust made of you, my friend. But where have you been till now?
Oh, you know, I was picking berries, had a drink of wine, took a little nap.
You lunatic! They almost had me roasting on a spit.
I'd say it looked more like they were about to take your maidenhood.
Now look here, dung grubber. Is that any way to speak to a nobleman?
A nobleman with crushed balls, friend.
Now you're playing with fire, boy. I could have you in the pillory for that. And then with my own two hands, I'd crush your balls.
That wound doesn't look good, Sir Hans.
You're right. Those cumin swine roughed me up a bit. And my damned horse is bolted. You'll have to get me home somehow.
The sooner we get out of here, the better. Who knows how many bandits are creeping around here.
Let's go then. I've had quite enough excitement already.
Okay,
It's
good.
Lord
I'll be
Capon.
walking back.
Get here, everybody! You, help him!
Why is his neck moving like that? What the fuck? Cost one of my lives, but at least I got Capon back, right?
How is it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Kurva!
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be two men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And, give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
Okay.
The Neuhoff stud farm's been raided. We don't know much about what happened, just what that Neuhoff stable boy told us. Get your horses mounted up and let's ride out. On the double. Maybe we'll catch up.
sell some shit before I... Actually, first I'll wear the better armor. If there is any. Okay, yeah, so this one's better. This is better. Gloves are the same, this is not better. This bow is better though. Oh wow, 10 strength and 6 agility. It's better, but I can't use it yet.
God be with you. God be with you.
Can we do...
What?
I'm 70.
Is this enough?
Well, that sounds pretty
Very well.
My last offer.
a nice sum. Just to lower your demand.
Fine.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
So actually, I have no, yeah.
Can we go?
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me. Keep... I don't know what Sir Rad...
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided the dappled gray beside my... Now, mount up and...
This one, no, it's not like... This one had, what's his name? Pebbles. Oh shit, not Pets.
All right, men. Saddle up. No dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man.
So, move Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very far.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What? Oh, my. Here we go. Pebbles, please. What? Like what? Annoying. So fucking annoying.
Get your horses mounted up and let's
Stop
ride
for a
out.
bit.
On the
I'll just give you a quick search.
Do I even have anything stolen? No, I don't.
Why?
Such are my orders.
If you insist.
Nothing. All right, you may continue.
Okay.
Good health, dear.
So, I want to sell the bassinets, sell the collar, sell this, and this, and this. Sell the hair meats.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure.
Is this enough?
Close.
All right. And now?
I'd almost shake on that.
Fine.
Oh, that's...
So I got like 10 less coins than last time. I don't quite understand why.
Can we go?
I'm ready, Cap.
Good. Then follow. I don't know what Sir Radzig's
Yes, sir.
against the dappled gray. Now,
These are all useless. All these like little left, bottom, right, and then middle. Long sword I don't use. Middle, left, bottom, right. Okay. Oh, this one's sold my bow last time as well, I think. So I'm curious, can I fast travel from here? I can't, so this fucking game, man. Like what? I got pushed on underground and I can't fast travel. What a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they're all yelling here.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
So dagger there. There's a helmet on the ground earlier too.
Crucifix. What kind of beast could do this?
The blood of the martyrs. What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
Pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck, someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir. What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
How could anyone be so cruel? Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables. Are you well?
Leave me alone. Go.
But there's no need to be afraid.
They deserve it. What do you need to know?
What actually
Why did
Think carefully.
we then smell?
Did they take it? What happened after?
We ran outside and
You said they were demons.
no, just vermin. Worthless human vermin.
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after they fled?
No, it was to set the blaze when they arrived.
How many of them were there?
Not many. There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back. I heard them yelling at each other.
In the back? Where?
Towards the woods. To the north. They were trying to get away.
So some of them were running away and the others were fighting?
Aye. For a time. Then more of us came out and we fought back, so the others fled as well.
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No, something happened. They quarrelled.
Where? Where did they run to?
To the north. Into the...
Did you see a big...
that cutthroat.
So he was here? Thanks. That's all I needed to ask.
May the Lord watch over you.
Narrow.
Such senseless brutality. They slaughtered horses as well as people, and yet it seems they didn't take anything.
I look both ways, you can across the road even though there's no cars. Oh, sorry, it wants me to look at the gate first. It's so, like, methodical, like, unless you go step by fucking step, you take like, baby steps to get anywhere. So first it wants me to go here.
Aha! This wasn't done by animals.
Then it wants me to go, further up here. This looks like it's lonely ground or something. I don't know why it's just weird. So I don't fucking hate this part. The whole going off part is just, it's, to me, the worst part of the game. Just cause, like, it's so fucking slow, and it's just, like, it's so, like, thin, this part right here.
They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
So now now it goes further. So until you find this little speck right here, you can't. It's so fucking stupid.
That bastard really got me good. How could it go so wrong? And who the hell brought those other fellows here? Fucking greenhorns. One kill that ginger brat from the farm, and then they slice you up. We'll find those bastards, and I'll send them straight to hell myself. But I'll...
I'm fucking dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and... some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
What's a toothpick? Someone in Neuhoff must know more about it.
chalice, cool. Oh, I can wear this, but it's almost destroyed. What, I stole these? What are bandits? What is your less
Yeah.
Another useless soldier comes.
What's wrong with you? Oh.
That's all you got?
Do you know any?
Yeah.
Any idea?
Well,
What?
look.
Can you help?
Help you?
And who's? Where could he have?
So, what am I promising?
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burner.
Where's that?
No, I.
But the forest.
Aye.
Only what?
Ginger did.
But how can I find?
There's always.
So if I go.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good day to you.
Could you help me?
Depends what...
I'm looking for Ginger.
Sorry. There's never...
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late. But that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice. So how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad. For the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him.
They didn't happen to say what?
No.
Do you have any idea?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners?
But that forest...
Then follow...
All right.
God be with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the road? If I pull the road, I can maybe get some like events and stuff. This whole fucking piece to be done.
Yeah.
I don't have that like perfect lock yet. So it's like it's not much I can do. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Road health.
I'm sick.
I know.
He's run away from the stud.
Well, he's definitely not here. Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's on this side actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
There's some bandits up here to kill. Oh, here they are.
What's going on there?
Hey, hell was that?
I've got you, you dog. You'll soon be sorry for shooting.
Yeah.
You pull that.
No.
What's the matter? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck? One more shot.
Well, I know.
That's my game.
Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock. Bring it on!
Charcoal burners. Help me, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'll be with you.
I'm looking for...
I know.
There's a few questions.
Well, you'll have...
I really...
And you think?
Hard to say.
Wow.
Downstream by Talmberg.
If you follow the river...
Yes?
Some other man has been... Well.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Like... My fucking hurts.
Yeah.
God be with you, good.
I'm looking for...
What is it to you?
He's suspected of a...
Well, if you need to find...
I'm investigating...
Well then, I'm sure you've got...
And what if I bashed your face in and had you dragged off to the stocks in Ratai?
No need for that.
Spit it out!
Well, fine. I've heard that they're hiding him in some...
That didn't hurt.
Take care now.
What? You've heard that they're hiding him in a cottage in Egypt.
My respect.
So where's Ginger? I know you're hiding him, and I'm not leaving till I get an answer.
Who told you that?
One of the charcoal burners here. I don't know what he's called. He was quite sure about it.
You don't want to believe everything you hear. That's a load of horse shit.
Really? Well, we can find out easily enough. From what I hear, you bring him food every day. So all I have to do is wait for one of you to leave and follow him, right?
Oh, fuck it. The damage is done. What do you want then?
I want to find Ginger and ask him about that raid.
But Ginger ain't safe as long as those two cutthroats are lurking around. So, if you want to talk to him...
I dealt with that pair. I happened to run into them and, well, it didn't end well for them.
Really? And I suppose...
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. There's an overgrown...
Good.
God be with you.
You filthy Judas!
But I've done nothing.
I'll give you nothing, you bastard!
But I didn't...
Oh, shit.
This won't take long.
You're gonna cry now.
If I ever see you here again, you'll get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you...
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ujits, and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him?
I saw him a few times.
And?
I know he lives in a house.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At First I thought it was just a trick of the light. It wasn't. And then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight. I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. He ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
Have you a moment?
What is it then?
It's a...
What?
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it.
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road.
What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting man. I spit in your face.
Eager, aren't you? Who are you, anyway?
I am Sir Oldbram of Lossany.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Oldbram. So, what are you after?
My mother sent me out to get some experience. She's obsessed with tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save, and to win glory in combat. But I have to admit, I'm not very good at it.
You can't duel with someone just like that. There has to be a reason.
But I thought knights fight for their honor, don't they?
I suppose so. Only I'm not a knight. We ought to fight for something...
Like...
No doubt you carry some fine clothing on you.
Yes.
Then you can go as you are.
Wait.
I'm giving you a chance to fight for honor. That's a valuable thing, isn't it?
Oh, I'm fighting him now? Oh shit.
Bollocks!
Missed! You know how this one ends.
Damn, did that hurt?
Jesus Christ! Yo!
A wager is a wager. Farewell, my lovely brocade tunic. Wear it in good...
I'll just take everything he has instead. Okay. Well, I will say,
Yeah.
Oh, villager.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, dude.
Well, well.
I was looking for that.
And you didn't.
I had to follow the.
And what if some band? I really don't know, my lord. He did.
I.
Silent. God have mercy. I hope we've got that out of the way.
I told Jin. He.
Yeah, fuck up. No one cares.
Any. Sir. Wait. Very well.
Well, as for amusement.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Lord be praised.
My lord.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or.
It's up to you.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason, too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujit with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to...
If I don't find him in Ujit, I'll ask around.
All right. Better go to Ujit's then. Find... Then bring him to me and...
Certainly, sir.
May the Lord watch over you.
Are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I think it's up here, not across the bridge. Maybe I'm wrong though.
Yeah.
Turn I'm strong.
Yeah.
The other side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go, this is the house. The guy said on the other side of town though. Shinju. This is wrong.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
Auschwitz now?
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sacre. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Okay.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor. He kept company with all sorts of...
Did he have any kids?
None.
Do you happen to know?
I've no...
Has he been up to... How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Good day to you.
I've come in the name...
Of course. Ask.
That man Lu...
He was a drunk.
Have you noticed any... Do you know what Lubosh was...
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubos used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all.
Farewell.
I'm honored that a knight.
Oh yeah, that guy's armor.
Yeah.
Well, I need a fucking bed, so. Our game's up here. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, this isn't in.
Hey, who's that?
Wrong one. Just the wrong one. This is the end. What? Okay. Oh shit. Oh, I hit C. I thought I was sinking into the ground again.
Who's there? Answer me.
There we go.
My respects to you.
I've come in the name of some...
I don't know nothing about it.
That's all.
Good luck to you.
I think the butcher's actually the Bosch's dad, or not the Bosch, but a different guy.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the tower.
My respect.
Is it...
Sir, for how long?
A few nights.
How about if...
No problem.
200?
That's quite... Are we agreed?
Well, you all like it here. Good luck to you.
Oh, home. Oh, I buy it permanently. So it says a few nights, but you buy it permanent. Okay. So this is my area here. Yeah, look at this is my chest. putting here's the scribe. I'm gonna learn to read it real quick.
God be with you.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can...
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well... No. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
One day, countryman going to the nest of his goose, found there an egg, all yellow and glittering. When he took it up, it was heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away because he thought it was a trick had been played on him. But he took it something on second thoughts, and soon found to his delight that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning, the same thing occurred, and soon he became rich by selling his eggs. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, and thinking to get at once all the gold the goose could give, he killed it and opened it, only to find nothing. That's actually kind of hard to read when it's fun. I can't move. Oh. Alright, Mr. Scribe. I've read the book.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
What I learned?
That being greedy doesn't...
Excellent. You're one of... Like I told you, books are valuable. And the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way up... Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. There's a book on the table with some...
I only just managed the fable about the goose.
You're a clever...
I actually know a bit of Latin. So maybe, I'm not fluent or anything, but I know a bit of Latin. These are also mixed up. The words are all mixed up. Letters, sorry. Words are.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distupule, what's written there?
It's obviously this one, because the other ones are all...
Nullus est liber tam malus ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before.
Thank you.
Oh, fine, I'll take featherweights. Just to get out of my fucking face. Books. What is this? Oh, I hit it. Okay, never mind. Check basket. Oh yeah, so it's so much study. So this one's not study. You just open it, leave, and there we go. Okay.
Good health to you.
I've come in.
I don't know nothing.
I don't
That's
know
all.
nothing.
Oh well.
Interesting. What's antidotes? Link cure food poisoning. Okay.
I'd like to discuss. Sure. See now?
Oh, cool. Where's the priest? Dude, this is gonna be so scary. Yeah, there he is.
The blessings. Can I ask you a few?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But
did you know, Luke?
Bit of a lost soul.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhoff was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like...
What?
I'm bound by certain...
Vows more important?
There are laws...
Father, surely you can't be...
There are things that apply...
But Lubosh is dead. You can't...
If I told you, I would be... If people believe the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be...
Worse than the death of innocent Christian.
No one escaped.
Father, if I don't find out...
I wouldn't. Suppose we...
All right.
Good luck to you.
Okay. I got a few hours of sleep in before I, sleep is safe. 2 hours. I'll put it for 4. We'll stop at 2. I should just read in the tab.
Hey, where's my owl?
My pleasure.
Hello? I'm not talking to him? I don't understand. What the fuck is this?
The blessings of our...
And with you.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. He just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noyo? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumors aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarreled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, That's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
Got it for you right.
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth. And they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive fur. While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough.
Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj padł desej smutek, do dnielo i rano utek, niech już małżeński majsat, do wczera żylne staje brak. Už se bojí svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejt v jejich kůži. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požerem si huby jako poslední den. Buďme se vámi a norada stávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem. Tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zítra je tu
this?
Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Oh. You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
You'll
This guy's such a fighter. Holy crap. Hey, my boy, the wizard.
Fuck.
Hey!
Cow!
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
Say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dear. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here. Oh.
Priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell.
Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. We have a wonderful time.
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. My guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Very well.
Well, all right. I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
I feel quite hungry.
What? That's great, but I want this. Do I? Yeah, I got tech grip next time.
Hmm?
I walk in the door, reputation lost.
I thought he'd never show up.
He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God, any minute now he'll throw up.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Oh, curious which one of them will puke first.
Confidently.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
What? God sends the head of the church.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, enemies, injustice, hunger and chaos, failed harvests, fires, floods and other catastrophes. And it is all due to the corrupt servants of God who do not practice what they preach. They think sins can be washed away by money, and they sell indulgences, and that...
Prague didn't do much for his confidence.
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. Look at them. They booze like hypocrite. And that is not right, because...
And it would...
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you, and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honor to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
A young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
I'm
silver
glad he
tongue.
came here. I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, but he told it nicely.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubos tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now, slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out?
Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko. Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall, too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
Okay, so...
Hey, who's there?
Hey!
What's this hangover do? Oh. Alright, well, I'm gonna go eat something. I'll play when I get back.